All right, guys, happy Sunday. You know what time it is. Um, I'm not about to hype this too much because you know how the market gets. However, there's a lot of stuff going on. First, we are right back into limbo with this whole Iran situation. Iran situation, and so like even with me, from time to time, I go looking at these charts and it'd be like, okay, shit, it's this piece of information that I didn't see coming, or that uh, price point that I should have exited out. Like, for example, this Friday, I saw buys. I thought we were really going to just like pull back in and just take off. And so the buys was playing out very well, but it stopped at yesterday's highs. It really reminded me that, like, yo, even if I do want to see price take off or whatever the case is, don't forget there's a yesterday's high that is a pretty strong target if price actually won't be breaking, past uh breaking out to make higher highs. And so, you know, it's definitely not as bullish as I thought. Price for gold is not as bullish as I thought. Um, Although we had like a beautiful buy to the upside, I caught this one on Tuesday, and then so the pullback here made I thought was a higher low, which was going to make a higher high, but clearly that's not what happened. So now we're in a new week, and as we're looking at this whole structure here, with everything that's changed. And I feel like Gold did want to freaking buy and be back on schedule, but with everything that happened this weekend and they catching a hint that that 2 week pause that Trump was talking about wasn't gonna play out, then once again it's risk off for gold. Like all this money is not being pumped back into gold to hit like these new highs that they were talking about. So far now we opening up with a whole gap. Um, if we do end up seeing price fill the gap, which they might or might not, I for sure will be looking at sales and back to my bias of when I was expecting price to touch
Sure.
4,400 or so, you know?
Exact.
Um, so for now we have to just like let price play out. Maybe we will fill the gap by Tuesday. Who knows? Like, but whenever price does fill the gap, trust it will be sales for me. Um, some things we have to also be mindful of when we're taking our trades or thinking price is going to sell off crazy is the previous day Asia. Like sometimes we'll see price sell, but not for long, and then you look to your left and you realize that, oh shit, it's the previous day's Asia. So even if you see price selling off at times, just be careful with your exit points, areas of uh, target of liquidity. These zones are very important for you to know where to exit. All right. So when you take in buys, even though we do expect anything out of price action, just remember there's a previous day high. If price can't break it, don't go too hard or don't stay too long. And when price is selling into certain zones of demand, just know target the Asia lows, target the London lows. You'll be pretty good. All right. So going into this week, I will be paying attention and seeing how like price pulls back into this area. This was Thursday's low here, and then we'll see about potential sells. We'll see. We'll see. All right, let's move on to US 30. US 30. I saw this sell coming on Friday. We saw a rally Thursday, and then in the beginning of the session on Friday, we saw price just kind of like not have as much volume. We gave a break and retest, and this was textbook. This was textbook. I know it's a couple of you guys who caught this setup. Beautiful stuff. And
Yes,
so
sir.
now, yeah, man.
Yeah, I was in NAS. You remember I told you, right? I was in NASL, bro.
Yeah.
Nice.
You did say that. You did say that.
With
Yeah.
a big red candle, huh?
Yeah, the big
Yeah.
guy can do.
Yeah. We remember that.
Bro,
Yeah.
it
That was
just dropped on me
iconic.
from
Big
millions.
red candle.
Bro, like, bro, like no stop loss, no profit taking. I just can't. I'm like, I'm out. That was it.
Straight up.
Right. Nah, yeah, we remember that one.
Yeah.
I didn't even bother doing saying too much. I'm like, fact. And I went on about my day. I'm like, yep,
No,
Emmanuel eating.
the thing is that I look at like the daily candle. It was on supply. I'm like, there is no way they're gonna bridge supply without them coming down. It took
Mm-hmm.
one and stuff anyway, and just stupid candle, like just it was like I'm like, this if this it was like just a regular account,
Yeah.
I could have seen that sale for a long time.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah.
James is eating off gold. I'm mad.
Yeah.
I'm big mad. I'm not even going to hit him up. But yeah, like that sell for Nas was nice. Twan,
No.
you caught that? Yeah, you caught that shit too, ain't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I caught the body, man.
Yeah, man. Say. Oh, you bet I was in that. I was all over that. I hear
No,
you.
right. And seriously, like if you want to trade gold, just look at silver sometimes, bro. Because like sometimes silver make a move before gold make a move. Even the sell on Friday before like gold started selling, silver
Hmm.
started selling before gold even started selling, like selling on first price.
Yeah.
We
Man, I was
still
just
made the
like,
first move. Okay.
Yeah, silver always make the first move. Always make the first move. Yeah. It's like, a boy and a girl. I don't know whether gold and silver they're dating and stuff, but they always go like, goes this way, you know. Yeah.
oh,
Oh man.
man.
But trust me, like, like the thing is that I'm pretty much in an account where I have like 3 days to pay out.
Yeah.
So I can't make a lot. I just need a payout.
Yeah. You
And
just have to take it easy so you keep your
yeah,
money. Yeah.
but that soul, trust me, well, like that's all on Friday was beautiful. Like I saw that, they get to like, hmm,
Sure.
like the rejection and stuff, that could have been beautiful soul where you just did like the entire session anyway.
Yeah. Facts. All right. All right.
When the
So
news came out, I was thinking the US 30 was gonna buy though, like
No,
when the
no,
news came out.
no,
I
no.
swear, bro.
The thing is that US study was selling, NAS was buying because if you look at okay, for me like this what I told you right now, okay, I look at like just like the like session like sweep. If
Hmm.
Mm,
if you look at NAS came to like the 3 a.m. 3:40 a.m. like that'll be like London session.
yeah.
They came and sweep, they buy
Yeah.
up to the last minute on Friday. Just look at
Yeah, for sure.
do you see that? They sweep it and started buying. And today, like they started like and they already like break like the forwards low. So I know that they're gonna come down. So we should be looking at sell on NAS this week.
Yes, US 30 also. We
Yeah.
just need a
What y'all think?
pullback. Like,
What everybody else think about that?
so I think so.
I don't think
Think
so.
they're gonna sell. US 30 is gonna sell too.
Yeah, I think
Think
US 30 gonna sell too. Just
yeah,
before.
just need a pullback or something.
Yeah. Just a little pullback, bro.
Nice pullback.
Well, nowadays, bro, you just need to put like like a buy limit or sell limit, but they're always gonna come
Yeah.
to the zone.
If not, you can cut it.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna sell to 46 400.
Yes, sir. I see you, bro. I see you. I see you coming. Nigerian?
Yeah, Nigeria.
Igbo?
No, Edo.
Come on, man. You're far away.
Yeah.
These Africans taking over the webinar.
Well, we African, bro. Well, you're African too.
Where are you from? Where are you from, bro?
Of course.
Emmanuel.
I'm from Sierra Leone, bro. West Africa. Where West
Yeah,
Africa?
he got the Sierra Leone jollof that nobody likes.
Bro,
Oh,
bro, it's the best jollof in the world. What the fuck are you talking about?
no, Nigeria is the best jollof. Nigeria own the
Bro,
best jollof, bro.
That's how
no,
you get
They own it.
Africans
Like,
riled
listen,
up.
listen,
come on
listen,
now.
You just throw in who got the
listen, bro,
best
listen, bro.
jollof.
Like The
Yeah.
Ogusi is the best Nigeria Ogusi, but jollof rice, Ghana,
No,
nah, bro.
no. Jollof rice is just in another level, bro. You know.
You know what? Next time, as you know, this is your Zoom, okay? Let you can take it out. We're good.
Oh man. Oh man.
Y'all are funny.
Oh, all right, let's get back into this shit, man. Y'all throwing me off course. So
All right, let's forget about the jollof rice. Let's make some money.
yes, yes,
Let's
yes,
make
yes.
some money, man.
Yes, yes, yes. All right, so we don't have too much on the chart so far. It's just that we need to see retracements, which we all looking forward to. And then we gotta really, really cool it. We got a crazy week ahead. Like, even though the markets look like they promising,
Mm,
we still know it's a lot of crap that can kind of throw us off. So we gotta really like
100.
remember to keep the risk management tight and know that if there are some conditions where it's choppy, we can't be going back and forth with the market at like after 3 attempts. It's not that I heard myself say this line. It's not that you won't feel the fear of missing out. It's not that the market might not even, it's not that the market won't rally after your second or third attempt. It's the fact that like you have to have that self-discipline. It's the fact that you have to have your own standard and not just doing too much, knowing that, hey, I tried it once, I tried it twice, whatever happens next, that's none of my business, no matter how much it runs 3,000 pips. And that's the hardest thing for me sometimes. I'm like, man, watch me
I struggle
walk
with that,
away.
bro.
Yeah, watch me walk away or watch me not try one more time and then that's when they do it. And then of course you look, you're like, oh damn, I did what, 5 attempts? Bro, why? It's not like I don't know another setup that's coming like the 4 hour failure swing. Why do I have to make sure this was the one? Like, because you feel like you were already mentally engaged with that setup. You feel slighted. You feel like, bro, I better not catch you running 300 points when I was literally right here trying to catch that trade, you know? So, yeah, it's not something that I'm saying that I'm proud of, but yeah, like limiting the attempts is like self-standard. You know,
You
it's
know,
like,
let me come in for me. You know, I've been listening to your, like different attempts all the time.
yeah.
You make like attempt like one or two.
Hmm.
Um, for me, like I've been trading like from session to session, like, and I've been successful on it. You know, I just want to make everyone knows about it. Whether it's gold, whether it's NAS, they always come to like sweep a session and go back to another session before they make a decision. Okay. So sometimes instead of making like, just wait for a session, you'd have to like, go in quickly because like that has been my, even like I know that this trade is gonna work out, but I always got going quickly. They will come back, all the way down, sweep that session, whether it's London session, they go back before they start, buying or selling. So I feel like sometimes, the 9:30, just observe, okay, instead of placing a trade, just look at, okay, because I promise you, like they're always gonna come to a session and sweep that session, whether it's like a supply session or it's a buy session. They're always gonna come to that. So instead of us going to like different attempts, losing money, you just wait for for that session for it. It might take like maybe 2 p.m., but they will come. Look, if you look at NAS like on Friday, it take them a while for them to come to like to three something London session. But the moment they came to that session, they started buying too.
Hmm.
Yeah, look at NAS. They started buying. Look at the time. It was three something. They came, they came to that session, they sweep that liquidity, they started buying. So instead of us rushing sometimes, at doing so much attempt sometimes just relax, patient. Because I feel like trading, is more patient, I don't think we have patience with our wives, with our girlfriends sometimes. I'm saying, but yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying, like sometimes
Yeah, okay.
you don't have to lose a trade for you to attempt because you want to get out sometimes, but sometimes, just wait for a minute. They will always come to your area.
Yeah. It's better that way. Your consistency will be more tighter when you have the patience. But sometimes we struggle with these things, bro. You know.
No,
It's just how it is. Yeah.
no, trust me. Like I said, when it comes to master of ends videos and stuff, I think
Mm,
I'm pretty much a master of his videos and stuff. And sometimes I don't listen when you say like, oh, I keep attempting for one time, two times.
mm.
I don't know. You just recover instead of winning. So why don't you wait for minutes and just look at how the market works and stuff and place your trade instead of like attempt all the time.
Yeah, it's true.
That's what I'm saying.
All
Yeah.
right. That sounds good. That sounds good. That sounds good. Let's
Yeah.
let's definitely remember that we have fundamentals going on this week. We have core PPI on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Uh there's gonna be some FOMC decisions, it looks like. Gonna be some FOMC decisions. And let's not forget the Fed rates is next week. Hold on.
Next week.
Mm,
It can be this week.
is it? Yo, wait, hold on. No, it's not. It's not this week. It's not this week.
Mm-mm. You-
Okay, April 29th. April
Mm,
29th is Fed
yeah.
fund rate.
Still have time.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see what the federal funds rate is going to be at the end of the month. My prediction is that they might drop interest rates, but I'm just trying to see what's up. I'm trying to see something. But yeah, let me see what oil USD is looking like. God, dog.
But the CPI USD was weak. Gold was supposed
Yes,
to be
yes, yes,
buying.
yes, yes, yes. That's why I was like a bit confused because
Yeah.
core CPI last week came out very, very red. And I was like, what's today, the 12th? Okay, last week. Yeah, core CPI numbers were very bad.
Mm,
Not very bad, but we saw that the numbers that were anticipated were a lot lower. They're just
mm.
a 0.1% lower than what was expected. For those who need a fresh reminder, what core CPI is the food and energy account for the quarter. You know, it's the consumer price index of goods and services purchased by consumers. So we were actually not buying as much. Like as consumers, we were actually not
Not
um
buying.
not yeah. Like with the prices that are going up, we
Yeah.
are making less purchases because things are just that expensive.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, I can see it, but again, the situation that we're facing right now, it's not just about it's a lot more complicated
That
than
is true.
usual. Yeah. Hey, Quells, happy Sunday. I ain't realize you just got here. Yeah, so that's why like when I was looking at gold, I'm like, okay, clearly things are not doing too good still. And the way structure was being held here, I'm like, all right, I can see price breaking structure. So when price strongly pushed up here and pulled back in, I said, okay, we finally got that weird slanted
Yeah.
bullishness that's about to take off and hit 5,300 and such and whatnot. And then along with Trump announcing, hey, we've come up with some sort of a 2 week pause and understanding that's gonna take it up a notch. I'm like, yeah, I won't be surprised if I see price, going crazy. And then Friday price was just lackluster, in my opinion. However, I did peep and notice that it was maybe my anticipation for price to
Mm.
go higher. And this with price action taking off here by 10:30, I wasn't ready to just like close out my positions. Um, but unfortunately, we just saw prices reach previous day highs and could not sell off. So once again, moral of the story, even if we're expecting big buys and such, be mindful to remember like, hey, is price even making it past Thursday highs on a Friday? No? Oh shit, let me close most of my positions and leave one running and not just close out the week um losing some funds that you could have just maintained for the week. So, uh yeah, anywho, we're waiting on lower highs. We're waiting for
Yeah,
price to respect, and then so we can make a decision out of it. Things are a little bit still unclear as far as
yes,
structure,
sir.
but we can tell like we are gonna be selling off if we
Mm.
can't go past any higher time frame structures.
True, true, true.
Yeah.
Bro, have you noticed that US 30 and gold doing the same thing, like
Uh-huh. I
same
do
time?
notice. I
Okay,
do
I
notice.
thought this was just me. Like, what is going on?
Yeah, it's just institutions. They're not just regular institutions.
Mm,
This is actually the United States Treasury putting in the funds just to stimulate the markets. Like you can
mm,
tell when it's the same moves going on in the same major markets. That's not just like, oh, funds for, hedge funds and stuff like, nah. Right now, they got to take control of the prices of certain things just to control the narrative, because things might get worse if they're not the ones putting
mm,
their
mm,
money into the prices that they want to see. Because when you're having global supply shocks, that's when you see the intervention of central banks and different companies, not companies, but like higher tier institutions that really move money. As you guys remember, hedge funds make money for clients. Central banks and treasuries, they don't make money for clients. They're actually controlling the price of certain currencies and commodities. Remember that.
yeah.
So yeah, like I've heard, even in the midst of all this back and forth, China's still quietly buying a lot of gold. These guys are anticipating like the next 12 months, no matter what, gold is to continue buying back up. Now, I'm not sure if there's any position traders in the webinar tonight, but that kind of tells us everything we need to know about like long-term investments. Let's say option calls,
Mm,
futures contracts, portfolios. Like right now, you'd be surprised that hey, maybe gold is still at the cheapest it can be until the next 12 months from today. Stuff like that you got to think about. Gold has not, the last time gold had like retraced 20%, they also
mm,
made a new high in the next 12 to 15 months. And the return on investment has been pretty great investing in gold.
mm.
The bigger picture is always the bigger picture.
Absolutely. What will you say about Bitcoin, bro?
Bitcoin. I would say continue dollar cost averaging. Let me tell y'all something about Bitcoin, guys.
Yeah.
Pretty soon, mortgages will be paid via Bitcoin. And I'm talking about like in the next few months to
Mm,
like 2 years. Like they already setting it in. Um, they're already telling the billionaires,
mm,
just like stock portfolios, don't sell. When these guys, they're buy and hold for life. because they'll be able to leverage the collateral of the gains that they're making from crypto and 10x their net worth once again. They have backings and securities and insurance, life insurance backings on certain assets, and they're doing the same thing for crypto. So buy, borrow, die is what they're doing. So that's why when you see guys that what's his name? Michael Saylor still buying more Bitcoin. You're like, how the hell are these billionaires still believing in Bitcoin? Well, because they know something you don't.
Well,
Their
it's all come
strategy,
from
not our
London, bro.
strategy.
You remember I posted that news about London, right?
About London?
Yeah, now they pretty much do the Bitcoin and stuff right now. You know, even people started buying houses using Bitcoin nowadays. Now, yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Look
happening
at
right
this.
now.
Bitcoin-backed mortgages allow borrowers to use Bitcoin as
Yep.
collateral to purchase real estate without selling their digital assets. I wasn't lying. Often enabling 100% financing. Partner with Coinbase, lenders like Better Mortgage offer these loans, allowing investors to avoid capital gain taxes and retain future BTC appreciation. Word for word.
So like nowadays, you know, that credit report doesn't matter anymore. It comes to Bitcoin and stuff.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
remember when I was telling y'all, like when Homeboy was talking about $100 million trading account, and I was like, yo, when I was talking to this guy who's, well, I'm not talking to him like romantically, but like he's an 8-figure earner, right? Yeah, you gotta be careful out here. You gotta make disclaimers. You feel me? You got niggas
Yeah.
like Twan and shit. But so remember I mentioned things like custodial accounts. This is big boy stuff. I'm talking about people who are 8, 9-figure earners. That's how they move. So now they got crypto backed borrowing going on. So like they don't have to sell because they are playing a different game. Yeah, which is crazy. Now, pros and cons. You keep gains, you maintain full exposure to Bitcoin's price, even if they're in drawdown. It don't matter. They buy more because they're saying 5 years from now, 10 years from now, it won't even matter. They could be bleeding. They just gonna add more. And then they can offset their losses. That's a whole nother thing. These guys really play the game like it should be played. They don't lose. They don't really lose like that. So no margin calls. Imagine no margin calls. No margin calls. All right. So some programs such as Better Coinbase partnership do not require extra collateral if the price of Bitcoin drops. You hear that?
Yeah, bro.
So if you fail to make payments though for a long period of time, your crypto will be correlated, your crypto collateral will be liquidated. Like for example, if after 60, 90 days you ain't paying your shit, then yeah, that's when you get in trouble. They'll take some of your money from your crypto account. Yeah. So bringing it back to the main point, when it comes to Bitcoin, if you can just continue to cost average, dollar cost average. So Fannie Mae accepts first crypto-backed mortgage product. Fannie Mae will be accepting crypto-backed mortgages by Better Home and Finance and Coinbase. All right. So the borrower would take out 2 loans a second to fund the down payment on the first. The borrower needs to have a Coinbase account, and once the cryptocurrency is put up as collateral, it can't be traded. So you think about that type of stuff, bro. This is the future. This is good.
Dope.
As an example, on a $500,000 home, a borrower can pledge 250K in Bitcoin and get $100,000 loan to cover the cash down payment. The crypto stays in custody in Better Coinbase's prime account for the life of the loan and is returned once the loan is repaid. So imagine people who've made millions off of crypto and they just sitting here on fat crypto gains. They get to do that type of play because it's risk free. They playing with house money. So so the downside is that the borrower is then paying interest on two loans, which makes it more expensive. But Gark said Better offers lower rates than most competitors, and the rates on the loans are term on the loan are the same. So obviously, this is just to let you know, no matter how bad you see Bitcoin get, trust me, it ain't over. It's not like, oh, okay, go home, guys. It's all over. No, like we said these things were gonna happen. Crypto backed mortgages like crazy. Crazy. What a time. Solana's still trading at around 80, 81. Mind you, at some point in November, it was at 250 and we felt like we missed it. So guess what we gotta keep doing? Dollar cost average. Yeah, you gotta buy while it's cheap. These things in the next 10 years, they're gonna be something. No matter how much we think the world finna end, hey, 10 years from now, I'd be 43. Some people will be, but hey, that's how the world works right now. Does that answer your question, bro?
Yeah, do. A lot.
Yeah.
You even go deeper, bro.
Yeah. Pause. No, but yeah. So it just goes to show you the institutions are full-fledged in these
Well,
markets.
pause for a minute. Are you 33?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Jesus age, bro. Yeah, you older
I
than me by like I think a year or some months, bro.
will be 40 in some days. 27.
Well, no,
April
well,
27.
when you're Nigerian, you gotta really know that your birth certificate might be off by a couple years. The day you was born and the day they finally did the certificate, 2 different days, my brother. Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah,
crazy, bro. We're pretty much the same age, right?
Oh wow.
me?
I'm talking about Hans, but you old as fuck, bro.
Shit. Well,
No,
thanks, bro.
I'm still young, bro. Come
Hey
on.
man, as long as Michael B. Jordan and Chris Brown
I'm
and
kidding, bro.
Future
I'm kidding.
and Drake is
kidding.
40, I'm still a young man.
Yeah, sure. Me too.
Bro, I never knew that we're pretty much the same age, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hans, you and Hans?
Yeah.
They're pretty much the same age.
Y'all don't realize, but Emmanuel Gordon used to be my client at Export when I was a personal trainer.
Yeah, bro. Like at that
Yeah.
time, I was in school by then. I kind of fucked up my back, went to the hospital using crutch and stuff. And
Damn.
yeah, like it pretty much fixed me up. It fixed me
Wow.
up, bro. It fixed
Crazy.
me.
That's
And
Are you a family man,
yeah.
Emmanuel?
it's complicated.
Yeah, man.
Come on.
I brought my physical therapy skills.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna lie. It was good, bro. Like I was depressed because I'm the guy who used to go to the gym, go to school, go to work. I couldn't do none, but you know what I'm saying, but like, and that's the first time, getting like, personal trainer because I never, because I feel like I know like a lot of shit more than the people that that trained me in the first place. He was more knowledgeable and stuff anyway.
Yeah, I was fresh off university and then I was working 2 jobs. In the morning, I'd be working at the physical therapy place and then I'd be driving to Virginia as a personal trainer.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it kind of holds me. It was training and training at the same time. I'm like,
yeah, and I was trading.
How can you make money on my money?
Yo, I was on it. I swear.
That was
Sometimes
crazy.
people who would work and start working out in the morning, they'd get their first workout in the morning, they see me because I'd be there. Like one time I had a fucking 5 a.m. client. Hated that client, bro.
Trust me, I've known Hans for like a long time, man. I've known Hans for a long time. Like,
Yeah.
like
So,
before most of you guys know him, we pretty much, in Virginia Hood,
Yeah. Emmanuel would like come and work out in the morning. Sometimes these guys will come in the evening and get a second day, and they're like, "You still working? You still got a client?" I'm like, "Yeah."
always
Be
on
done
his
by
phone,
9 p.m.
always on his phone, always on his phone.
Yeah.
Chat or something. I don't even know what Chetty was look like by then anyway.
Yeah, man. I
But
was
guess
telling
what,
this man 12 more reps just so I could get in gold.
guess what, after having a degree and stuff, I still came back to him and I'm like, bro, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Crazy.
That's crazy, man. But trust me, like, he's the most, resilient, person I've ever known, bro. Like, he never give up any shit, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
When he puts his mind on something, he's good at it.
I appreciate that.
He's good at
I
it,
got
man.
no choice. It's in my blood. It's in my blood.
From like a time, paying $16 to $19 to making like, in a single day.
Hmm.
It's like that's different, man.
Absolutely, bro. It's good to hear testimonials like that.
Oh, but like trust me, like I already told you that, even behind, I always talk about your success, man. Even though sometimes people might say it's a gamble, most of the time I'm like, bro, if you can make money like, your money like if I can make your money the money that you make a month, that's not gamble. Because it's still gambling in work. They can fire your ass at any time they want. So what's the point?
That's facts.
What's the point, man?
I haven't heard too many of you guys talk about oil lately. Y'all went back to your regular.
No, oil is gonna go up. Oil is gonna go up. Definitely, it's gonna go up. I'll be looking at oil too.
Hmm.
They're gonna
Who
go up.
else is still trading oil out here, guys?
No, I mean, I just want to stick with two pairs, bro.
Hmm.
I'm
USD
with
and
US
gold.
Terry and good. Yeah, I don't want to mess anything up, but like I just want to get acquainted with those.
Hmm.
For me, I trade silver and NAS.
That's cool. That's also good.
I like NAS better. NAS give like NAS does give like a lot of pips, but when they give you, bro, you're good.
Yeah,
But US Terry is more heavier than us.
that is true.
Yeah.
I will say something. Here's what I believe we need to focus on when we're trading things like oil in these markets.
Mm.
When the market would give us like opportunities to get in buys, right? Sometimes my analysis and what I'm expecting would play out weeks later with oil.
Mm.
I remember I saw this price action on the 12th of March. I was like, oh yeah, we're heading for 104. It stopped at 101. It sold back in. I was like, what the hell? Okay. Then it stayed in this range. When I saw it again, it was at 101. I'm like, okay, we're really gonna hit 104. It's so deeper into this area. And me not being a trader that really trades oil, I was just like in it just to, see the analysis. I said, you know what? I ain't got time for this, man. But towards the end of the month, it finally went. Um,
Mm.
what I would say is this, and I've heard many other like big time traders say this. Your first attempt is not gonna be the one that hits.
That's true.
Sometimes you gotta stick to it, stick to it, especially if price is respecting like 4 hour structure and you're in a time of crises. You really gotta be dialed in the whole month with that pair and finding opportunities again and again and again and again without feeling discouraged. And that's not something I always apply. I'm like, bro, if I'm turned off, you keep playing around, I'm back to whatever I'm used to trading. And then so when we see this rally and we're like, oh, what the hell? Wow, it actually did play out, man. Like because we didn't stick through with it. And sometimes we don't want to keep going back and forth with a pair that we're not even really trading day by day, week by week. But some of these opportunities are like for the whole month, for the rest of the month. For example, I'll be paying attention to oil just to see if by the end of the month we might see price actually rally to the upside. I'm not going to expect it to just do a major rally off rip. I expect it to give maybe one or two or three waves, like 1, 2, 3, you know? So that's something that reminded me, like, hey, it's better for it to like rally in waves than just going parabolic. So if you plan on, I know Richard is here. Yes, I'm glad. I'm glad. There's been times like you seen it coming, you saw it coming, you stayed in, and we didn't pay attention to the recent highs. And we were just looking forward to see price break structure and go even further so we can make a lot more money. But then when it's sold, we were like, ah, man, this ain't it. And sometimes it even looked like it was making a lower high and go right back down to the 80s, but nah. So I think sometimes we have to just like separate the days, be realistic about the recent highs that price will take to price will revisit, and know that you got the whole month to catch the setup. And there will be some pullbacks, but if they keep respecting the 4 hour lows towards the end of the month and such, it deserves another attempt. Just don't overdo it. All right. Don't overdo it. A lot of times y'all see other traders that I'm close with, or whatever the case is, they like having their 6 figure days. Trust me, there were more than 1 to 3 to 4 attempts. Trust me. It didn't just hit. But we have to be mindful of like when we make that other attempt. Is it finally like respecting the 4 hour lows again? Okay, are we retesting the previous day lows? Yes. Okay, cool. Then we can make a decision. And a lot of times these decisions come with giving it more breathing room. Okay. So just keep that in mind when you're thinking, making your decisions. Uh I have more of an edge these days once price does just make it to 4 hour highs and then can't break past it, then I'll know it's selling. Same thing if price pulls back, then I'll know it's selling for sure. Back to this area, for example, last Tuesday's lows being a targeted low. But at the same time, too, like even if we see prices selling, be mindful that price with US 30, once they do find a strong demand, you can always see them buy. Like, for example, same situation with gold. And that just is to remind you guys we can always be versatile with this stuff. When we saw price sell off on the 7th, and we were doing a live call, right? Price sold, we caught that sell nice. But soon as price made it to Asia low from the previous day, right? This was Tuesday. Price came and swept Asia low. Man, that counter trade buy was right there for us to catch. So just because you missed out on the sell, don't mean if price makes it to a London low or Asia low, man, drop down to the M5, baby. Break and retest, we in there. It's almost as if we didn't even care about the sell that just happened because now we have another counter trade opportunity. Okay, you ain't miss out on nothing. So those are the things we have to keep remembering when countering the fear of missing out. Because the same way we caught that sell or the sell's not working out, we like, okay, so what's really going on here? Oh shoot, okay, that's what's okay, no problem. You know what? Not even gonna make too many attempts. Okay, that's just a reminder for all of us. Make sense, guys?
Yeah.
But all I'm saying, like sometimes, even if you know a trade is gonna work out, it just depends like when time when the time you get in, sometimes you can look at the risks and the reward. It doesn't make sense, So that's
Yeah.
pretty much
Yeah. So you just gotta be flexible.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Do we all agree with that statement, guys?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Take a quick look at the market. I hate when sometimes I'm done doing all this talking and then I leave the station. I leave the trading station and then I'm like, oh wow, we had an opportunity.
No, but it's the gap, they have to fill up that gap.
Yeah.
They're
You
gonna
know,
fill-
sometimes that gap might deceive you that it has to be filled, but most time they don't fill it up, bro.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but they're gonna fill it up. But tomorrow, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
I've seen that couple of times, especially
yeah,
with
especially-
good and with also GJ. GJ does that also, bro.
Mm.
every
But
market
looks like we're heading
every
to fill
market
it
you look
right
at right
now.
now, every market
Is
you look
that?
at now, there's a gap on it. Look
Mhm.
at
Yeah.
We're
look at gold.
filling it right now.
We're filling right now. I told you, man, like every market you look at right now, there's a gap. Decide to fill it.
Not
If
to
it's
say
not
that
filling,
what Zillion is saying is wrong. It's true. Many times we don't get the gap filled until days later, but
yeah, it's true.
you just
I
got to
will
catch
counter
it when
that.
it does get filled. Sometimes you can't put a time on it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, for me, I'll always put my even it's a sell or buy limit in that area because the moment it hits that area, it's like a whole girlfriend is ready to punish you.
It's goodbye.
When it's ready to hit that what?
I say like the moment they get to that area where they feel a gap,
Oh, that area. Okay, okay,
yeah,
okay.
it's like like a baby mom is ready to give you a child support your entire life. They
That's
will kill you and
hilarious.
start running back.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
these are good zones though. We'll
Yeah,
pay
It's
attention to
good.
them.
Like
Well,
on my chart, I don't have gap on US 30. Do you have gap on yours?
just look at NAS. NAS, there's a gap on it, but there's
Bro,
always gap.
I don't have gap on my US 30, bro.
trust me, there's a gap, bro.
There's a gap on it. US
Should
study
I say
NAS, there's a gap on it.
no, there is no gap on my US 30.
Oh,
My
What
trading view.
broker is
like
that?
for me,
The
I'll
broker is let me see.
for
This
me
is
like
forest.com, bro.
Hold on, Emmanuel.
Check it out,
Forex.com.
bro.
It's
Yeah.
okay. Everywhere else, there's a gap, and
it's a gap.
yeah,
Check that one out, bro. Check it out.
you say US 30 by Forex.com.
Yeah, that's it. You see?
Mm.
Oh
Well, don't
shit.
That's what I'm
forget,
saying.
a gap really is an imbalance.
Yeah.
That's interesting though.
Jeez, I didn't even say that.
Owan showing a gap.
Or one that has a gap.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Yep. Well, y'all remember, in the middle of a runaway candle,
Yeah, it
there's
just
a
always the
gap.
gap.
There's an imbalance.
It's just invisible.
Right.
But, my sell limit is pretty much attached to that gap already.
Mm.
Oh boy, I don't joke, but you get it, kiss it, give me some, I'm good.
Or you play sell limit. Do you only trade a future, bro?
Yeah, I'll take a future right now.
Only. You don't trade the forest like the forest profit.
I used to trust me. I blow so much account. I used to come to eyes all the time crying.
So on future, you haven't blown any account.
I blow some account. But I've got some payouts. That sometimes you forget about like the
About the pain.
about the pain and focus on the money that you make.
That is the thing because I don't know. It's different. Me, I've tried future a couple of times, but I've never get a payout. I always almost get in there, but I lose everything. But on Forex, I got payout
Trust me,
several
like
times.
like I was in London for like a month and some days. I couldn't
Okay,
afford it, but my payout, makes me like, okay, let me take a trip, sometimes, because
right?
once the dollars, well, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Mm. Let's interrupt that with some Euro JPY in the chat. We just heard Danley say, check Euro JPY.
Okay.
We still see that Euro JPY is maintaining the bullishness, but well, so far that's what it's looking like. Let me go to a higher time frame. Wow. Oh, I've not looked at the JPY pairs in a minute.
Me
That's what
too.
I've been up to. Wow, since March we've been going crazy. Wait, oh no, that's
That
March of
was a lot of money.
2025.
It's so clean.
Right. Wow. Well,
Okay.
so far we're still bullish, but this is the recent high from Friday. If price can't make it past this area, you might see a pullback, but oof, it's been a minute since I've looked at the JPY pairs. I hear there's something going on with the JPY this week. Japanese money stock. Hold on. Yeah, money stock. This just happened. Anything else?
Seriously, if I was getting tonight, yeah, I could have been on gold also at this point.
Mm.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah, they're gonna come down, but they're gonna come down.
What future are you trading with? Is it take profit?
I'm trading with like top set and liquids and stuff, you know. So with
Lucy or liquid? Which one?
Lucid, so like with Lucy is like five pair, like 5 winning days. With top set is like three winning days.
Are you got like 5 accounts together?
I got like 3 accounts right now.
Oh, okay.
Nice. All
But
right. We got GBP USD. Obviously we're gonna see GU fulfill the same play. I'm actually gonna get in bots for GU. This is an easy one right here.
Easy buy.
GU. Mm.
Eh, man, you too good for GU?
No, for me, like I always look at my risks, you know. Like if I have to risk that much, even though it's gonna work out, I just don't risk it that much, you know.
But currency pair is not that for me. I don't think it's that good with future trading, bro. Because you can hold trade overnight. You have to close. Because most times some of these currency pairs that they do slow.
Yeah, nice and steady. That's the
They call it
advantage.
slow money.
Yeah, but when you can give that thing 12 hours and not worry about it, that's that peace of mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, with forex that's good, you know. But sometimes, you know, like it's just like a paycheck. Well, when it's
Imagine on a nice personal account, you
Mm.
put in 5, 6, 8 lots because now you guys have been so strong now. You guys are at the point where, hey, if you see a 20 pip stop loss trade and you're like,
It's not
man,
easy
I
going to
can,
move you.
yeah,
Yeah.
imagine risking $1,600 nowadays. Y'all not even afraid of a $1,600 type of
Nah.
trade, right? Nah. So imagine, not even imagine, $1,600 divided by 20 pips. Now you get to use 8 lots on a trade like that. And then as price goes up to fill the gap or even close to it, you eating, you know?
You eat it.
Risking 1,000, you're risking $500 on an account of 10K stuff like you get to have that leverage. You're not scared no more of
Mm.
using those type of lots. 500 divided by 20 pips. Now you use 2.5 lots. On a potential 40 pip trade. That's a quick 1K start the week.
Easy.
Yeah. So that's why sometimes forex pairs is still not to be
Neglected.
disregarded. Yeah. I know guys right now that's almost
Honestly, for me, like I'm looking for a good broker though. You might the broker you pretty much link me with. I don't understand it. You know, sometimes like it's hard anyway. But I'm looking for broker just like when I'm trading with
Which
like
broker you don't
well,
understand?
guess what,
Genesis?
guys? Yeah, which broker?
you look in what's the broker I used to like the book remember the book I used to send you like I was
Liquid?
making yeah liquid well like it's
Okay,
crazy.
well, I just want to let y'all know Gates FX, which is one of my affiliated brokers too, they now accept deposits, debit card deposits. I know y'all
Mm.
been asking for this for a long time, but now yes, you can do debit card deposits. Um,
Send me your link.
oh, okay,
But they
bet.
only have a trade locker. They don't have a Mentor 5, right?
Yeah, they hold on. Yeah, they don't. They have Trade Locker. Yeah, they have Trade Locker. But if you guys want a MT5 broker, I got that too. Whatever you want, I got.
Yeah, bro. Like I'm pretty much of a I have like a 1K. Like I want to trade in personally. But like I said, like liquid and stuff. I'm kind of tired of it.
Yeah,
Seriously.
I hear you. That's fine. Well, if you're looking for an NC5 broker that does accept debit card deposits too, I got y'all. If y'all need that, I got it. Okay.
Hey,
So let me know.
Ajigen.
Yep.
Well, I told you, that gap is gonna fill, right?
Yeah, it's getting filled.
We're gonna fill that, bro. But trust me, on Monday, tomorrow, we're like just look for a sell, man. We're gonna come down.
Yeah.
We
Sell
coming down.
all the way.
Yeah, we coming down, bro.
I'm on this GU, this short seller app when I caught the sale because I was on sale before the market closed
Yeah, but I'm just waiting for Nas to get to that, a little bit like a little fill
on the
out.
personal account.
But
I'm waiting for US 30 and gold, to go short.
Hmm.
no,
Yeah.
at this point, it's like if you want to take the sell, you can take it because they just hit like the
No.
gap.
Yeah, don't just take sales,
Yeah.
please.
Now?
No, don't take sales now, bro. This is interesting today that we're
I
getting.
can't take sale in the middle of nowhere. Nah.
Yeah. We're getting that old price
Mm,
action where price is actually filling up within
mm.
maybe the next session or so or by New York.
It's
Matter of
gonna be
fact, now that I'm
perfect
thinking
by New
about that,
York.
if we get
Mm.
some sort of pullback, trust and believe, I'm taking buys. Yeah.
All the way back, yeah.
hmm Back to Friday highs.
Really.
And as you know, for me, I'm Creole. Have you heard about the Creole
If you're
stuff?
taking buy to the Friday highs, that's a long way to go, bro. Like, yo.
Yeah.
And we have a liquidity sweep up there.
Yes, sir.
My God, swept again.
For me, I kind of like the sweep, but when they sweep, I mean, when they sweep like a Asia session or London session,
You on it?
money. I know that they're gonna kiss my ass and come down or buy up.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I
but
like that.
All
Yeah.
right.
as I'm gonna lie though, like that Friday buy, it was good.
Mm,
But remember, when I always say like when they get to that it test like the 4 hour when they test that 4 hour area,
mm.
sometimes just put you like your take profits out of them and they always react on that.
Yeah.
They always react
True.
on that.
Okay. So, I do have one last announcement. You'll notice
Okay.
that I created a Signal channel.
No.
I know a lot of people been asking for a long time. Yeah, I've been asking me when am I bringing signals back, bringing signals back. You will see me throw a couple signals from time to time, getting back into it. Um, Hopefully, I stay consistent enough so it can be very helpful. And I'm looking to see you guys crush it. All right, so be on the lookout if you see me send a couple signals out. Please don't be risking too much just because it's me. This
On the
market is,
Telegram?
huh? On
Telegram,
on
right?
on the Discord.
Oh, Discord, okay.
Yeah, on the Discord. On the Discord. All right. Oh, I think it's one more thing. Fortune's Funding is trying to do their best to get back into the relaunch phase. I think we're looking at 420. So you might start seeing like emails from Fortune's Funding. It's not a spam. It's not false hope. They're actually putting in a lot of work, especially because there are some new tech teams, tech software that we've been needed that are now available for us, and so we're gonna be moving forward. All right.
Mm.
Now, now I know some people were like in phase ones and twos and threes. I still don't know yet, but I will get back to y'all about updating y'all on what to happen next. But I know right now, like if you even sign up again for the free accounts that I'm gonna start posting, you will get another free account. Now,
Free
I want to
account?
have a meeting with James and the team to make sure that like everything is a system go because I don't want nobody to like be putting their time, their precious skill into uh trading these accounts, and then all of a sudden we're not moving into like live, or it's another waste of time again. It doesn't look good. I wouldn't take y'all for granted, and I
Yeah.
don't take y'all as a joke. You know what I mean? So
Mm.
yeah, just keep on the lookout. If y'all got uh different prop challenges you're currently working on, Fortune's account doesn't have to be your priority right now. Just focus on
Absolutely.
what you were already doing. But just letting
So
y'all know.
are they giving out free account or something?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What size
Free
of account?
10K account. I
10K.
believe it is 3 phases though. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
but that's too much.
but the ones that you pay for will not be 3 phases. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that one came out of left field for me the last couple of months when people were like, "Bro, is this 3 phases? What the hell?" I'm like, "Oh shit, I didn't even know, bro." Yeah, so yeah, I get it, man. I get it. But at the same time, I'm always gonna keep it real with y'all as best as I know how. And that's why y'all still rock with me. Okay.
But
Um,
you pretty much your best, well, pretty much the best in business.
yeah, I appreciate that. But there will be a savage version of me that's coming out in a season near you.
Chill, bro.
Fuck that. Yeah.
No,
Don't turn savage to us. Turn savage to the new blood.
No, don't worry. I got you.
it's gonna be savage, bro. Because I know that once
Y'all scared.
because even like if you lie, they will come back, bro. Apologize though. I lied to you guys. You
Yeah.
always do that.
Yeah, even if I lie to y'all, I'll come back and say, guys, y'all still love me. I'll be the toxic boy. Nah, but nah, for real. Like it's time I stop sleeping on myself, bro. Like I gotta turn up the marketing. I gotta turn up. Niggas is really making millions, dog. Like 80 bands a month off like marketing and shit. And I'm sitting here dude, like for what? I got goals too. I got properties I want to buy. Like shit, what the fuck? Nah. I'm putting
Yeah.
in that. Yeah, like these dudes, they put it in a great show. They raking it in. They posting their links. Hey, everybody liking and subscribing. As far as
Yeah.
I know, I ain't about to be seeing like.
Bro's finna put us on a subscription.
Hmm? What'd you say?
You're gonna subscription us.
Yeah. Subscription. No, if I do make a subscription, it's because I know a lot of you guys want me to start doing like live calls more often and such. Yeah, it's gonna be for something convenient, grandfathered old timers that are here. Of course, like let's say if I'm doing 50 a month for subscription fee for newcomers, then y'all might be like, the 25 a month, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all my people. So I'm always look out, you know. So yeah, I gotta sit down and really figure out how I'm gonna monetize because I've not monetized in so long.
Mm.
But it was because I wanted to see the growth. I wanted nothing to stop y'all from actually showing up here and growing and not have to worry so much about, oh my God, I love this community, but I can't keep up with the payments. I'm like, bro, I don't even want to come here, grow, worry about getting to the next stage. And at this point now, I'm for the most part, y'all who've been rocking with me, I've seen payouts, I've seen growth, I've seen consistency, I've seen y'all know how to handle losses better. I feel like y'all are college kids now. Y'all used to be just kids, then teenagers, but now y'all grown as hell. So I'm I don't feel no guilt. I don't feel like I wasted y'all time. I feel like I gave everything, every drop, every piece of me that I could.
Mm.
But I wanted y'all to be my testimonials, my A1s, the ones that started this with me, who've been with me more so than anybody. Because
Yes.
you are nothing in a community without your like the people you've really poured into. When you hear, oh yeah, all these traders are the same, blah blah blah. It's like, yeah, but he poured into me for 3 years for free. Well,
Mm.
nigga, like he really did that. I don't know nobody else. When I was at my lowest, nobody else's community was pointing to me like Hans's community. Like I need that backing. I needed that loyalty. I needed that Like I really did do that for y'all. Not that I'm buying y'all loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been here. But going forward,
As you pretty much advised me a long time ago when I was injured. You told me like the best thing you have is your mind, right?
mm-hmm.
So guess what, man? You have one of the best strengths, trust me, I'm more like, whatever thing you want to put your mind into, well, you have the best strength, okay? But I feel like you're doing too much like on thread instead of doing on Instagram itself.
No, that's what you think. Threads has a lot more eyes and a lot more traders, and the community is stronger,
Mm.
you know? So I wanted to warm up into threads because sometimes what people don't realize about social media is like, y'all remember Vine? Do it for the Vine. I ain't gonna do it. Do it for the Vine. A
I
lot of
remember, but you gotta tap into TikTok too, bro. It be so many people.
Exactly, bro.
I
Like,
see it day and night. They be struggling. They be needing someone like you for
bro,
real.
you need to connect all your platform to the different side. When you post something, it has to go anywhere, everywhere. You have to focus on one thing. That's the thing. I feel
yeah.
like you be focusing on one thing and neglecting where like that's pretty much that.
Damn, who that talking? Why are you talking like you know Hans? Like I don't know Hans too.
Oh, I've known him a long time before you even know him. Okay.
No,
That
I've
is
known
true,
him before.
Quells.
I've known him before you know him. You don't know
Oh,
how long I've
That's
known
not
Hans.
true, Quells.
Excuse me. I'm not talking to you, Hans. You don't know how long I've known Hans. You don't know.
when? Since when?
Don't worry. I've known him a long time.
Y'all are funny.
Yo, Quells, this
What
is the
about
don't
me?
worry card.
I know Hans before you all, bro. Why you say?
Nah, bro. Like, listen, like, bro. Me I used to hustle, man. Like, partying and stuff. Man, well, before you guys know,
Party and stuff? Oh.
it was a long time ago. Okay, I know this guy a long time
He's
ago.
an angel. You know?
Hey, trust me, like, I've no hands. Me and Hans has been like in the same hood, same area at some point.
Oh, I
You know
get
what I'm
it. I
saying?
get
Like,
it.
like
Yeah, Quells, he got you on that one. 2018.
exactly. That was a long time ago.
I know. I'm just fucking with you. I know.
Yeah, she's just using
Yeah.
her wits.
I'm just
Uh,
doing the most. It's not a big deal.
Yeah. No, but
uh,
I appreciate y'all for real. But I just want to let y'all know, like, when it comes to growth in this space, like, I can't be sitting here just, staying too stagnant. It's not helping at all. Like,
Yeah, it's true.
yeah.
well, Hans, bro, trust me, bro. We got you, man. If like those videos you land for, bro, you could have making money on that stuff. You know that, right?
Yeah, you just need a machine, and that's what I had lacked. But I'm getting the backing, so yeah, just want to let y'all know.
We
I'll
got
be
you, bro. We
putting in
got you.
that more.
Okay.
I'll be putting in more work.
We got you, bro.
Yeah.
Like 2026, 2027,
More content.
we should be making more
Yes.
money, bro. More money.
More money. That's what it is.
Exactly.
Yeah, Hans. What's up with that bot
Ah,
or whatever that was? I made a comment on it on Instagram.
Laura, AI.
No. Oh, you know what? No, that girl. She not AI. Claudia. She not
No, she
AI.
not. She not. She not. It was just
Yeah,
a
that's a real
filter.
girl.
Yeah, I went to go
Yeah.
look at her page. All right,
Yeah, I saw
so
her page over the weekend.
yeah, the bot you talking about is it when I was hanging out with Jackpot, or are you talking about
I didn't get the name, but it was a guy. I think was he Haitian? I don't
yeah,
know. It was a guy though.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Jackpot.
You
Mhm.
know, Jackpot was the first person I bought his course when I started trading.
Yeah, it's funny. Jackpot was one of the main guys who had a course out that I
Yeah,
liked. His community was really cool, and then we became cool. It's just funny
yeah,
how things work. Yeah.
yeah.
And at the time, I was just somebody who trying to get my foot in the door. So it's just funny. Like I've made a lot of strong connections, but at the same time, I'm not putting so much emphasis on that. Got to make sure we pull our own weight out here.
Where
But
is he anyway? He and his brother, are like that guy that was they split. They were having issues.
PMG Jiv and PMG Zoe, PMG Mac.
Yeah,
Well, it's a long story, but PMG Zoe, they no longer friends, and with
yeah.
yeah, Alonzo no longer friends with Jackpot
Because of scamming?
on some, huh?
Because of
Said the
scamming?
guy he changed the
Nah,
password to
it
the
was on some
to
like
YouTube or
disrespectful stuff.
something.
Yeah, like passwords would be in
Like
change.
taking people money?
from
Yeah, like the
YouTube and
Zoom. Yeah, this is a lot, but yeah, that's in the past. But his real brothers, his siblings, his cousin, they're still tight.
yeah.
Like this guy, that's his cousin. You're gonna look, and you know what's funny about Jackpot?
No.
When you look at this guy and you look at
Yeah.
Jackpot, you can tell they got Igbo blood. You can tell. Yeah, they definitely got some strong Nigerian
I think that you guys
ancestry.
are from same place, IT, yeah?
Yeah, but some guys are from Mali, some guys are from Benin. They don't know that, but
Ah, ah,
yeah, Haitians are mixed with three tribes.
okay.
Yeah,
No, I just knew that.
Igbo, Nigerian, Benin, Mali. Some people are even from Togo. They don't know that though, because there was a lot of mixing going on
Mm,
plantation. But if you go to Africa and you see certain, I've noticed Nigerians got thick fucking bones. Like y'all be
yeah.
having like I have long skinny bones, right? I have long phalanges, but y'all be
Yeah.
having the thickest damn arms and hands and fingers, bro. So and when you look at Jackpot and his cousins and like their nose structure, you're like, oh yeah, them boys got like strong bones.
Ah, boy, is the Eba, boy, is the Eba.
Yeah, it's the fufu. Y'all be eating a
Yeah,
lot
the
of
Yeah, the
difference.
flour-based
fufu.
pounded
Yeah,
yams.
pounded yam,
Yeah,
exactly.
all that in
Oh,
your
oh,
food
With
the
the
when
goosey.
you're a kid.
Ogusi,
Yeah, the
exactly.
goosey.
I just want to mention the Ogusi.
Yeah, all that stuff. Like when you were a baby, you start eating like yams, pounded yams and
Mm,
carnation. It makes your bones thick. That's
yeah,
why you
that's
go
true.
play soccer with a damn Nigerian boy. Pow! That man could be skinny as hell. You gonna feel that shit.
Yeah, the Ghanaian have the Banku.
Yeah, bro. They got a lot of these things. But um yeah, as far as Jackpot, still tight
Yeah,
to this day. Um you're
still
gonna
doing
see
his thing.
different partnerships and different collaborations. Matter of fact, I think I just got a text from
You
him.
know, I was following Jackpot, but when he started talking about the bot all the time, like, I was like, man, I don't want to.
Yo,
Yeah,
that's
that
let
was
me
when
tell
I
y'all a
stopped.
little funny joke and then we'll be done. Um, the other day I'm going in my kitchen and I'm
Yeah,
grabbing some food. I see someone send me 2 grand. I smile. I'm like, oh shit, somebody love me. It's
yeah.
Jackpot. 2 seconds later,
Ooh.
it's canceled. I'm like, man, what the? I call him. I'm like, bro, hey,
What?
is this
What the hell is that?
right? And then he was like, man, soon, bro, soon. All right, well, shit, you have my attention, bro. Great marketing. But anywho, I'm in GU buys for the next 12 hours.
Okay.
Hopefully, price does buy into all this area.
Yeah.
US 30, and if there's a retracement in London, I suggest y'all take buys as well. I know some of y'all, like Quell said, um, wish you held your buys. Well, shit, if there's a retracement, there ain't no reason not to get in for some buys, you know?
Mm.
Yeah,
So
but
let's
it's a gap.
remember that.
It's a gap, man. They're gonna fill it out.
Exactly.
They're gonna fill it out.
Okay. I know Swan gonna be all over that. Um, Dan Lee, as far as the JPYs, yeah, I see buys, but be careful when price makes it back into these recent new highs. You might see a sell off because they got the gap this way. They got the gap this way, mainly the dollar index. But yeah, so that's why I'm in GU buys. Buy damn gold. Shit, gold.
Solid move.
Mm-hmm. What was that? 1,000 pips? Okay, just a
Yeah,
light 500. Jesus.
Highest money right there.
Yeah. So yeah, look at this pullback. There's gonna be a nice pullback, and I promise you, US 30, we're gonna start off the week seeing nice buys to the upside, and just be careful in the middle of New York. If price tries to buy a little bit more again, you just might see prices not be able to break past, let's say, um, London. Once you see that, make sure you exit. Did I talk about Trump? Yeah, I talked about the whole Iran situation. Actually, we still haven't come up with uh no conclusion. By the way, man, have y'all checked out Iran architecture? My God, beautiful country,
Hmm.
beautiful country. They be showing
When Trump
the
said hell
ghetto
was going to
America.
break loose, what nothing happened.
Man, let's hope hell don't break loose, man. Shit, boy. Yo,
He
it be
said
the
if
way
they
the
don't open the
mathematics.
Strait of Hormuz,
Yeah, did
hell's
y'all
gonna break.
know Iran is part of them old countries where like mathematics was at its highest, like Pythagorean theorem. Like, yeah.
Mm.
Look at this, yo. Look at this. That's crazy. Now I know a Nigerian who wouldn't mind this right here.
Yeah. For fufu, huh?
I knew. Look at all these fat sheep ass cheeks over here.
Those one we go well for a goosey
Some good
soup.
lambs.
Yeah.
Good lamb. Yeah, sometimes, man, like we do these countries the worst, acting like we the better, best in sliced bread, but they got
Mm.
history too, you know.
Sure, they
And
do.
it's sad when we can't come
We all
together
got
and
history though.
like this right here, yes. Like, whoa. I'm a sucker for architecture like that. Mm.
I like sculptures though.
Yeah. They're old. Is a very old country.
Ancient history.
Ah, man. This is crazy. That takes a lot. Anywho, hold on. Let's see what that looking like. Okay.
What's that?
Not seeing black women.
I feel like call your wife right now.
Nah, we cool like that. They not seeing black women. Black women still on top.
Always.
Mm. Okay, I think we had a pretty good webinar.
Yeah, we do.
We talked about everything and anything, fundamentals, technicals,
Yeah.
jokes. Okay, let's have a good week. Let's pay attention to these markets and let's not overdo things.
Yes,
All right.
so
All right. Y'all have a great rest of your evening.
you too, bro.
Look out for an analysis as well.
Mm.
And yeah, we definitely can scale in some buy positions on the US 30s and such. I think we're gonna have some nice little freebies tonight.
Yes, sir. All right. Good night, bro.
All right, my
Good
man.
night.
Yes, sir.
All right, Nigerian. Good night, bro.
All right, good night. See
Later.
you alone.
Good night.
Good night, bro.